And then, nope, you are Bruno. That isn't you.
That's me.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm here for a lot of things.
That's valid.
I'm part of your life,
For better or worse.
unfortunately. Are you Mike Spinelli by any chance?
No.
We could bring a whole bunch of your other miscreant friends.
You don't want that.
No. I don't think anybody wants that.
No, I don't even want that.
No.
Make memorable noises.
Perfect.
Don't include that, please.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 161 of the most illustrious podcast that is huddled around a small table, the CAMcast.
Ooh.
Excited.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how else I can be excited about that. Like, I mean, you really just kind of strung it all out there.
Well, I'm excited for the new table.
Yeah, there will be a new table down here. Not new mics, not a better venue, just a larger table.
Not a bigger heater.
But I like the current mic.
Aw,
Oh,
look at you.
Me over here being tender.
Duh. Well, as Dave said, I am Mike, dear leader, doc taste, leader of men, herder of cats, guy who's wondering why it's so hard for people to just, like, drive into and within his girlfriend's apartment complex.
Oh, no, you said apartment complex. All bets are off.
you're asking too much of people.
I'm just... It is mind-boggling how terrible people are at trying to get in or out of that place. It is... People are coming to a dead stop in the middle of 9th East, waiting for, like, making it unable for me to turn out, and then they're getting mad at me because I can't leave. It's like...
Wow.
Exactly. Well, he's impressed with my story. He is the one, the only, the professor of the ghetto arts. You're mine, our Uncle Radical. We call him Scoots.
I don't know why.
The scooter trim on the
Oh, that's right.
Yep. There
Scoot.
we go. Yep. Hi, Dave.
Hello.
How we doing?
I am great.
Good.
How are you?
I mean, it was another day at work. So, whatever.
Same.
Yep. Anyway.
You can't complain like that.
He's the arbiter of what people can and cannot complain about.
Gatekeeping this bitch.
There we go.
It's time to stop!
He is the Lord of the Boards. He is Zack Lords.
Present.
There we go. And in a stunning upset, we have our youngest guest ever.
Is it an upset?
I mean, I had these two pegged neck and neck for age, so...
Wow.
Yeah, that's all on me. Let's see. You may know him from that one video that Jason Harward shot where his car nearly burned to a crisp with him in it. He may have taught you how to drive your fancy car properly around Utah Motorsports campus.
Oh, boy.
You want to teach me?
Be happy to. Absolutely.
Or you may have seen him racing in one of the various open-wheel series that he has raced in. He is the one, the only, the Bruno Carneiro.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem. Thank you for finally coming on. It is.
Hello!
It has been an effort
Why?
because it was appropriate. That's how it works.
Hello.
Yep. That is.
There's a long story behind that.
Yeah.
We'll
a
just
good
leave
one,
it
too.
at hello.
Yeah. No. We explain it in one of in a previous episode.
You left
The one with Brandon Wicknick, in fact.
Yeah, the one with Brandon Wicknick. So
Yeah.
What is it? You left me at hello. You got me at hello.
you had me at hello.
You know, you can leave me at hello, too.
Oh, anyway.
Yeet.
We are at Cam Auto Mag on all of the social medias. Just go ahead and type in your social media of choice and then search Cam Auto Mag and we'll pop up.
We're there.
Or if somebody's squatting on us, I don't care. Whatever.
If
If we're not there, then we don't care enough to bother using that particular social media.
Twitter.
Hey, man, there's still a Cam there. I used to vote in polls for the Levitard show. That's
Well,
really
right
all.
then.
That's all that it's there for. Because
it has its uses.
Twitter is a tire fire. I do not care.
I mean, it's presidential.
It's a lot of things. Anyway, Bruno, where can we find you on social media?
I'm on the Tire Fire as well.
Well, you know.
Twitter. But Instagram, I have my Bruno Carneiro 21. Facebook, Bruno Carneiro is my profile, or Bruno Carneiro Motorsports is my page. And then going back to the Tire Fire, you got Bruno Racing 21. And then my website's just Bruno Carneiro Motorsports.
Very nice.
There we go.
I'm doing the Brandon Whitnick right now.
Attaboy.
Following him while he's
Yes.
saying it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Make sure to get that follow back.
Yep. That's what we're all about, you know. Well, except me. No,
Just do
There you go.
Thank you.
Follow us. If we deem you worthy, we'll follow you back. Anyway, if you like what this is unfolding to be, yeah, that's him.
Okay.
There you go.
Is
Looks
it?
good.
Yeah.
Hope so.
Oh, that is me.
Oh, yes. If you're
in my business suit, you know.
yes, there you go.
I love that.
It's amazing. You need to actually get like a yellow suit,
I should.
just because.
How many mutual friends do we have?
Anyway, if you like what we're doing or any of the other cheeky shenanigans we have going on during the year, feel free to support us on Patreon, patreon.com/CamAutomag. Your dollars are what makes this world go round.
It's really true.
Yes. This lovely meal, even though it was very budget-friendly, is not free. So,
It was delicious.
thank you. Thank you.
Phenomenal.
Anyway, yeah, so patreon.com/CamAutomag. Help us make some of these dumb videos that we have talked about a reality.
Oh, yeah, we've got all kinds of idiotic things planned,
We need,
but
listen,
planning is not enough.
we need enough money to get one of those plastic helmets with the two drink things on the side of it.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Spencer's or Hot Topic have those
I'm
Also
on
Amazon?
the shelf for
Oh, yeah.
sub $20.
Oh, I know. We just need some patrons to help us out on that one.
Damn it, kids! You all just need to subscribe at the $20 level. Get yourself some cool things. Get yourself some access to the Cam Shenanigans page,
Yup.
and then put a beer helmet on me so I can ride from the bar grill on Beck Street,
The garage grill.
the garage on Beck Street to the garage grill and Draper on a damn bird scooter.
Yup.
I support this.
Yes, these are some of our terrible ideas. Anyway, speaking of things that you can only get in the CAMcast, in the super secret Cam Shenanigans group chat,
Yes.
which you unlock at the $5 patron level,
Mm-hmm.
we have ourselves the CAMcast Shenanigans, what have you, the the GT Sport Challenge.
Oh, yes.
Yes, which is run by Evil Trent and superfan Alex.
Yes.
Yes, this last challenge was to go out on the Nürburgring GP lap in any GT3 car of your choice with the balance performance turned on,
Uh-huh.
and then go turn a lap.
Got it.
Yes, I did an unofficial 209 in a 458 GT3.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then
Not too bad.
nope, not too bad. But then Chirp in a Beetle GT3.
Oh.
Gran Turismo is a wonderful game.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You can GT3 anything, apparently.
Yep. So he ran a 202.8 in the.
Of course he did.
Yep. Let's see. Jeff did it in a 156.6. So again, there is that chasm between Chirp and the actual competitive people.
Of course.
But we love it. The game for me and Chirp begins at SEMA. That is where we will do battle. And it's
So
going to.
do I need to bring, like, Nerf guns or foam swords or something?
No, you just need to make sure neither of us goes out the way Hendrix did. Just roll us on our side.
I will. Do you want me to do one of these? Want me to do some filming? Want me to record this?
I think we don't need to.
Yes, we do.
I think we
Yes,
just need
we
to.
do.
We just need to survive. That's really the important thing.
I have a feeling Professor Cam is going to catch a lot of good stuff at SEMA this year.
God. Anyway, let's see. Joey did a 156 492
Oh.
and a Ford GT LM Spec 2 test car.
Of course.
Because that's been around for a while. Evil Trent, him and Jeff both trotted out 991 RSRs.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see, Evil Trent 156.3. And then Brandon McConkey in the RCF GT3 155.8.
Oh, fantastic car choice.
Yes, that is not bad. And then me officially a 209. Pizza Dad out for cigarettes. That is his official lap time.
Out for cigarettes.
Yep.
So DNF.
Yeah.
Pulled out a pit and we don't know where he went.
Did not start.
He did not pass the T1 marker.
He did not even make the grid.
He left. Nowhere to be seen.
The garage was empty. It was just weird.
He went out for qualifying, but he and the car are gone.
Yup.
Wow.
Him, car, trailer. There are a bunch of dudes looking for checks. It's weird. Anyway, to run down the championship standings, we have Brandon in first place with 108 points, followed by Jeff, then Joey, then Evil Trent, Chirp, and then our lovely missing stepdad.
Okay.
Yep, and then unofficially me.
Unofficially because...
Because I ran that... Unofficially, I ran the last thing. but I didn't bother posting the time officially.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, for the times to be official, we need a video of your fast lap.
Pixar didn't happen.
Exactly. We need proof of life. You know? And
Because as much as we honor the honor code, we know that all of y'all are full of shit.
Racing drivers, we know there's the truth, and then the truth.
Yeah.
Air quotes.
Yep. Anyway, so next week's challenge was apparently supposed to be something truly evil.
Oh.
Yes, but at the last minute he decided to change it, which, good for him.
Thank you.
I think everybody's going to say that, good. Well, oh dear God. I think you may think this is also very evil, folks.
Uh-oh.
Next week's challenge, in honor of the Bathurst 12-hour, our challenge will be on Mount Panorama in Group 4 cars with the BOP, so like GT4 cars. Yeah. So the event will take place at night. This is a double points event, as this will be our finale for the season. So, at night, on Mount Panorama, a track that I have a hard enough time doing in the day, in a Suzuki Swift, no less.
Well, of course.
What the hell type of maniac do you take me for?
Anyway, yes, and announcement, the next season of the Shenanigans GT Sport Challenge is going to be open to the larger public.
Oh, yes, that's right. We are bringing that out to everybody on the Cam Automag page.
Yep, so, like we said, Mount Panorama is going to be the last challenge for the season, and then there's going to be a bit of downtime. So that is going to allow all of you to watch Zack mess around with the laptop.
Why is everyone staring at me?
Because you're doing double arm movements.
You don't have to look at me.
You're in my field of vision.
Wow.
There we go. Anyway, yeah, so Mount Panorama next time around, and then there's going to be several weeks off while we figure out how we're going to get this into get the new season set up, and how we're going to take it live to the lot of you. So
I'm also working on trying to get in a set of Corsa.
There we go.
And after Richard Burns beating my ass, I kind of want to set up Richard Burns.
Okay.
As well. I'll probably do one or the other. I'm not sure yet.
I have a feeling exactly 2 people are going to do anything with the RBR challenge.
Fair enough. I'll probably post a poll or something, or put something on the Cam page and see what people say.
We'll figure it out.
So I'm not wasting my time doing something people don't want to do.
Alrighty.
Well, and I think we'll talk after the podcast about probably getting something of the Forza challenge kind of figured out. So I would like to try and pair it as closely as possible to the Gran Turismo challenges.
I think
for those of us with the Ultimate console,
the worst console,
a cheap PC.
Yeah.
There we go.
Replace a real PC.
Yeah.
That might shat on me yesterday. Fuck that.
Anyway,
moving on.
Well, congratulations. We managed to catch up with everybody in that weird little thing.
Well, we, in fact, did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that.
So a couple of quick shout-outs. Shout-out to Sean Murphy.
He's got a kid now.
Yep. Him and Corey finally fired out that kid.
Fired out, huh?
He is called Grayson.
Okay.
So
good name.
May he forever rule the wasteland that is Wyoming. And then happy birthday to Uriel Sosa.
Oh, hey, one of the original Garage Kyusha members.
Yep.
I think he is Garage Kyusha, as a matter of fact. I should correct myself.
His Facebook profile picture indicates that indeed he is.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
Merry Birthmas.
Yep. So, guys, we're going to hop into the news, but first we're going to tell you to go over to CamAutoswag.com and buy yourself some stuff.
Yeah.
Including the brand new Pinto Go Boom shirt.
Pinto Go Boom?
Yes.
Get this one while it's hot.
Yep.
This is going to be, February's shirt?
Yeah, it's going to run through the end of February.
Perfect.
We're doing a specific design a month.
So we're keeping Mount Canmore, are we not? Where's that going?
I think Mount Canmore is going to stick around for a little while.
Okay, cool. Y'all need to buy a T-shirt with my face on it.
Yes. That's something that everybody needs, whether you realize it or not.
Exactly. But so we have Mount Canmore. We currently have the...
let's see.
I'd like to change my answer.
Yep.
That's still up for the rest of January.
I think so. Let's just double
bring it
check.
up. Bring it up. As normal, we've got the hoodies, we've got the pom-pom beanies, we've got the non-pom-pom beanies. Don't know why you'd want that.
Hey, man.
The Mount Canmore T-shirt. We've got the Chevette. I'd like to change my answer.
Yep.
We've got the tote bag.
Who doesn't love a tote bag?
I mean, tote bags are great.
Listen, here's the
They're
thing.
nice bags.
You can get it with the black handle or the red handle.
Oh, even better.
There we go.
That's like the SEMA special.
Yep.
Y'all got to get it.
It's going to be something.
It's good stuff.
Anyway, that is over at CAMautoswag.com.
Can't wait to post an awkward selfie of me wearing a Pinto Goes Boom shirt.
Aren't they all awkward selfies?
Yeah, with me and them, yes.
Just going to say any selfie, but all right. Anyway.
Wow, moving on.
Yes. So, gentlemen, there is some news on yes, that. On the Porsche, the Taycan, or whatever the hell it is, their new all-electric car.
Yeah, that one.
Yes. So, currently, I believe it was a call of some sort, or no, it was a call with the Norway folk.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let me see if I can find his name in here. But somebody high enough up in Porsche.
Jim Roger
Johansson. Let's see. He's a local reservation holder. Yes. Stefan Weckbach. Porsche's head of electric vehicle program.
I'm sure it's Weckbach.
Something like that. Anyway, he did a short Q&A and he sent it out to reservation holders in Norway.
Okay.
And really there's a lot of stuff on here, but... Let's see, a lot of Norway-specific stuff that we will probably never see because,
Okay.
There's not going to be a hitch available.
No hitch, but there will be a winter pack with a heat pump.
Yep. So, let's see. It'll probably have a 90 kilowatt-hour battery pack and then a 22 kilowatt onboard charger.
That's pretty good.
It'll probably be somewhere priced between the Can and the Panamera.
So, about $85,000.
Yep, something like that.
That's not too bad.
Yep. But it is a Porsche, so remember, that number is just theoretical.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's an arbitrary number.
The option you're looking at 110.
Exactly.
And it's going to look a lot like the Mission E concept, except if you hit it with the reality stick.
Yeah, I was about to say, that looked a lot like the Mission E.
Got it. Like the FT1 turned into the Toyota Miata.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, anyway. Moving on.
More hybrid stuff.
Yes, more things with electricity.
So Ford brought out a patent, or has been seen marking a patent.
Yeah, patent and trademark for,
it
is a twin motor drive system for hybrid vehicle.
Right.
And here's the thing that got everybody talking specifically.
It shows in the figure.
Yeah, in the patent drawings.
It shows a V8 of quad cam variety, so I can only assume that's a Coyote, Voodoo, etc.
That's really the big,
But it's also got a diff in the oil pan.
Yeah, so, there is a lot of technical stuff in here.
Oh, I just see a lot of arrows pointing to numbers.
Yes, there's. This is just straight up. This is a patent drawing.
Yes,
and usually somewhere over here there would be a list of corresponding things.
But of course,
but
we're only getting the thumbnail here.
Yeah, no. So,
but we're looking at a potential all-wheel drive hybrid assist.
Yes,
with an electric front axle here.
Yes, and since Ford teased that weird electric thing with the pony on the front,
right.
People are assuming that this is going to be indeed a V8 hybrid Mustang,
which is good in my eyes because you're not really losing the soul or the heart of the Mustang.
No.
Even though the Mustang was not originally a V8 car, asterisk.
Well, listen.
But, they're still keeping some soul by still having that V8 growl.
Oh, yeah.
I just like that the V8 isn't dead. We're just going to make it better, and it involves turning alternators around.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a fun one.
It's funny to describe that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, indeed.
I wanted to something that I also on hybrids. I found out we were literally sitting at lunch with a friend one day, and apparently you can buy Toyota Priuses on Amazon.
Prii.
But yeah, you can buy a Prius on Amazon, which
all
right.
I think you option it through the website and then pick it up at a dealership.
So my question is this under the appliances subsection of Amazon?
I was unable to actually find it just via an Amazon search. I had to do some Googling.
I'm glad you thought that was funny. Thank you.
But, no, that was funny, but no, the thing I'm about to say next is going to be even funny.
I can get Jettas as well.
So you couldn't find it anywhere specific, right? Like it just kind of popped up.
Yeah, it was an ad on Amazon.
Yeah, it seems like one of those. There are some things that you can't just search for on Amazon, but if you search for the right things, they'll pop up in the customers also bought thing.
Yeah,
kind of Amazon. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I wonder if Amazon Prime allows free shipping with this or not.
Yeah, free shipping on your
just a flatbed with a giant cardboard box
No,
showing.
VW, I'll take a VW.
Yeah, does anyone want a Jetta GL 1.8?
Absolutely.
I mean,
Starting at you can only buy them used
Oh,
for $25,000.
interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, if you're looking for a used car, that's why you got to head over to Makes and Models.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Shout out.
shameless
Yep.
plug.
Yeet.
Got
Yeet that.
Hey, man, got to get it in when you can.
there are customer reviews with
Oh, my.
actually
Of course
good
there are.
photos.
Why wouldn't there be?
Oh, heated seats, gas mileage are discussion points inside of the reviews.
All right.
I mean,
We're just not. We will save that for a later date. Before,
earmark that.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll go ahead and read 5-star reviews of random cars you can buy on Amazon later.
Please.
Oh, anyway. Speaking of things said on the internet,
Oh, man,
mother knows best. Mommy dearest. Other horrific things involving a mother.
so Elon Musk's mom is blaming
What's her
the media and short sellers for
Yeah.
Tesla's stock dropping?
Yes.
Is
Yes,
it
she is.
not your batshit insane son?
Well, so
There we
her
go.
profile
mute
photo
that.
looks like some iRobot shit. Do you see that?
It really
Oh,
does.
no. Her mom, his mom,
Her
69.
mom. It's ma'am.
Sorry. Sorry. Anyway, Mae Musk,
Ma'am.
she is 69, and she is the face and ambassador of CoverGirl. So,
No way.
so there's a reason.
Wait, what?
There's a reason she looks the way she does
At
in
69?
these. Look at her.
Well, all right then.
I mean, is anybody else getting the
go ahead,
the
go ahead,
vibe
go
of
ahead.
the mother from
Blue.
Futurama?
This one.
Yes, she is legitimately mom. She would be mom.
She is
would
mom.
be.
Yeah.
She is totally mom.
That is
Her
great.
son builds robots.
Yep.
She is mom.
That is.
Well, Elon needs 2 retarded brothers, and this would be completely perfect.
How
Yep.
do we know that there aren't those?
Yeah.
Maybe there's a Quasimodo Musk. We don't
Well,
freaking know.
actually, in the lore, no one else really knows about mom's sons.
It's true.
Yeah.
Did Futurama get this one like Simpsons has planned
I
out all
think
of
so.
Trump's inaugural?
Man.
I like that we're tearing her apart more than what she said.
No, I mean, well, she's saying the same dumb things that her son said. So, like, no, it's not. Like, every big company listed on a major stock exchange has short sellers. That is how it works.
Yeah.
Of course.
That is a thing that can be. So,
Exactly.
So
So she's blaming that.
so she's It would be like us blaming the wind for something bad that happened.
Well, I suppose if you're wearing rose-tinted glasses, all the red flags just look like flags.
Very true. Anyway, Bruno,
Yes.
say somebody made a limited edition version of a car and let you choose some stuff on it. What car would you like, and what would be some things that you'd do to it?
Just a one-off car?
I mean, like something that currently exists. You
Like
know?
a special edition of something. Say
Yeah.
somebody wanted to make a driver's edition of something.
Yeah, like.
Being a driver yourself, what
So-
would you prefer?
So it'd be like you could go in and get, like a 675 Bruno. McLaren 675 Bruno.
Wow.
That actually sounds good. Good ring to it.
Bruno has a brilliant name for marketing. I'm just going to go ahead and
Yeah.
say that. So
Although everybody was at work today was making fun of Bruno because of the movie.
Oh, you see,
So
that's
it's got a bad
unfortunate.
ring to it on that end. but-
Well-
That's unfortunate. That was a terrible movie.
well, next time Ty says something mean to you, you tell him I'm going to come and beat him
It
up.
wasn't Ty. That's
No,
the
Ty.
worst part.
Oh God,
Ty, me and Ty are close. Don't worry, we're good.
Ty's good people. Anyway,
I like the 675 Bruno idea. I think you need to send a postcard.
I think so too.
Yeah.
dear McLaren.
Dear McLaren.
Dear McLaren, I'm also sending this to Ferrari, just as an FYI. So if you respond back before they do.
I don't want to say scoreboard, but I await your response.
Your move, holy man.
Anyway, while you ponder that, Bruno.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah. So the reason we asked that is in 2019 there are going to be Corvette Grand Sports that are badged as Driver Series editions.
Oh boy. And
Oh,
so
yes.
and that really means absolutely nothing aside from the fact that you can get a different color.
Like
go
you
back
get
up. Go back up a little bit.
you get a very specific color.
Do those Corvettes have eyelashes, or is that just me?
It's just you.
Okay.
They do not have eyelashes.
Those red stripes look like eyelashes. Okay.
No, it's
Kind of.
It's the fender stripes that the Grand Sport has always had.
Okay.
You know, if those cars were manufactured in, Mexico, I would make a joke, but...
Nope. Thankfully, they're still made in God's country.
For now.
That is never going to change.
They're not going to put a Corvette tunnel through the wall. Don't you worry about it.
The sun will swell and swallow up the earth before they make the Corvette someplace other than Bowling Green.
Fair enough.
Anyway, so there are a few different editions. Antonio Garcia gets one. It looks like the C7R race car, so, yellow, red, black, the Jake Corvette skull logo. There's a Tommy Milner edition. There's a Jan Magnussen edition. And Ollie Gavin gets his own edition. Everybody else's does not look like the C7R, but,
So, I mean, I'm confused because the blue and white with the red shoulders is literally just a Grand Sport.
Yeah.
Like, that is the stock Grand Sport.
Yep.
C4, C5, C6, they've had that same exact scheme.
Yeah, don't worry.
I'm confused.
Listen, somebody's going to pay for this stupid little badge.
Is that really all it is?
I mean, it is a specific exterior color package and interior color package.
With eyelashes.
Yeah.
There we go.
I will admit, on the side photo, doesn't look significantly less eyelashy.
Yeah, no.
I could see the aerial causing a bit of a...
Yeah, being straight up and down, it
Yeah.
looks a little...
Yeah, but no, so...
It looks displeased at your life choices.
Yep.
It should be.
So...
I mean, in looking down on you.
So, anyway, there you go, guys. Those packages will add $5,000 to $6,000 on top of your C7 Grand Sport of choice. So,
Actually, isn't half bad for a limited edition package.
I mean, it's not terrible, but...
I mean, yeah, $5,000, that's not
No.
bad.
Yeah,
honestly. Like, I mean, the destination charge, and I think the dealer markup is roughly equivalent to that.
Yeah. So those will be available in spring. Bruno, do you have a Bruno edition choice for us?
I've always been a fanboy of the R8.
All right.
Yes,
Okay.
It's always been my dream car, so...
R8 V10 plus Bruno.
Yes.
I like it.
I like it.
R8 V10 plus Bruno equals good time.
There we go. I put all the pieces were there. Somebody just landed the plane.
It's true. I had to roll it out.
Yep.
Anywho. Hey, so, a minute for the warm fuzzies here.
Warm fuzzies.
Yes.
The warm fuzzies.
Warm fuzzy.
This little kid from Connecticut named Patch.
Yep.
Patch
Aw.
Hurdy.
Yeah. He found a Ford badge on the side of the road and decided that he was going to start his own museum with, different manufacturer badges.
And this is really cool. So what he ended up doing is he sent, his little handwritten notes with the help of his mother.
Yeah.
To various auto manufacturers.
Some existing, some not.
Right. I mean, a lot of them on his list, they don't exist anymore. Pontiac.
Saturn.
Saturn. Suzuki doesn't make cars any longer.
Oh, yeah.
So what he did is he sent a picture where possible of him standing next to a car with this, with a specific brand,
and
to be sent to the specific brand.
And he
asking
sent them.
Along
with the note, he also sent a penny.
A penny from his own personal piggy bank.
Yeah,
because he didn't want it for free. He wanted to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
So here's where it gets warm and fuzzy, right?
Mm-hmm.
The responses he got back were very overwhelmingly positive.
Yeah.
A lot of these manufacturers sent back, in addition to the badges or stickers or merchandise of some kind where they didn't have a badge anymore.
Yeah.
A lot of these also sent back handwritten letters.
Aww.
Not just a, hey, thanks for your insert something here.
Yeah.
Type with handprint or,
Auto penned.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Lincoln sent him a pencil drawing of the new Continental.
Which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah. They just went to somebody in the design studio like, hey, do this real quick.
Sketch something real quick.
Patch needs a drawing.
Yeah. And then
it was really cool.
Yeah.
Suzuki sent him some merchandise because they didn't have a badge anymore, but they still sell, motorcycles, ATVs, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Isuzu sent him some Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of badass.
Yeah, exactly. So, Isuzu is only in the American market with trucks now.
Yeah.
So they send them some of those, little Hot Wheels of those and whatnot. And so a lot of them were a really positive response.
Yeah. Everybody was very positive for this.
And this is super cool. That tells me that not only did these letters get to the right people in these different companies, but a lot of these companies were even saying, hey, it brought some joy to what they do.
Yeah.
I imagine for a lot of these people that would receive this kind of mail or have to go through this kind of mail are pretty much in cubicles all day.
Yeah.
Just, the day in, day out grind. And so this puts a little bit of the warm and fuzzy in there.
Mm-hmm.
I felt some tinglies for sure.
Yeah,
attaboy.
Yeah, some tinglies.
Anyway.
So super cool. And he does say when he is old enough to own a car, his first car will be a Ford because that is the first badge he found.
That's the one.
So,
yeah.
Unfortunately, there won't be any good Ford cars for him to own.
Well, he can still get a Mustang.
And he may be able to get himself a electric hybrid V8 Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
Who
knows?
The world's one Mustang at a time.
Or
Exactly.
depending upon how his life goes, he could get himself a Mate Grand Coupe.
A Mate.
Yes.
Wait. This is the 4-door coupe of the 2-door Grand. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yes, we have seen the M8 Grand Coupe out testing in the wild with the goofy wrap, so you can't really see any.
Those wheels are horrendous.
So this thing is going to have the same engine, the 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 that's in the M5, but it could be turned up a little bit. So
It could make a little bit north of 600 ponies.
yeah, so
Ooh.
630-ish,
630, 650, that's not out of the question.
Nope. And this will probably be the last version of the M8 to debut, because we're going to get the coupe, and then we're going to get the convertible, and then we're going to get this thing.
Okay.
And this thing is showing up into a fun new space, which is occupied by the Porsche Panamera, the AMG GT 4-door.
Which isn't out yet. Where is it?
It's showing up. Places.
It's in the same realm as
but yeah,
the
it's in,
M8
yeah, it's in the
Grand
same
Coupe.
realm. And then Audi is going to be unleashing a new RS7 onto the world. So
US?
So I like the vehicles that it's contesting against. I just cannot get over the fact that it. Can we just stop calling 4-door vehicles Grand Coupes?
why can't we call this the M7?
Seriously.
Just
Or the M9? Like really?
no, we don't need more BMW. We need to knock out some of these numbers,
What
man.
you do?
Well, to be fair, they are getting rid of this after this.
Yeah, no, this existed for a reason.
Couldn't happen soon enough.
I don't. Can anyone explain to me this naming scheme? Because Mercedes does the same thing too. The Grand Coupe Sport that they have.
Because they have created, through market research, they have found that there was a niche that they could exploit. And by found a niche, they convinced people that they wanted a 4-door version of a 2-door car. So they have created a niche, and now they have to
Fill
create,
the niche.
Yes, create things to fill the niche.
Anything starting with market research shows is a poor sentence.
That's how you get a Chevy Traverse.
Marketing is terrible, and we are all fueling the machine. Speaking of things that are also kind of terrible, but not maybe, there are... You want to know the 15 cars that have been kept longest by their original owners?
Oh, boy.
Can I guess one?
I mean, you can try.
4Runner.
I mean, we'll go ahead and just kind of blow through this list, but real quick. So, over 750,000 cars were analyzed in the U.S. by iCars.com. They're produced from 1981 to 2003, and focusing on what percentage of the original owners kept them for 15 years or longer. There apparently is a pattern showing up. So, the Toyota Avalon, about 11% of owners kept them for 15 years.
Okay, I could see that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the Avalon did not exist in...
Number 2.
Yep. Number 14, the
I guess.
4Runner, 11.2%.
That's fair.
Can I guess this trend already? Is it Toyotas?
No.
Oh, is it Japanese cars?
Probably. The Acura MDX, 11.4%, coming in at 13. The Camry, she's a staple. Just solid like the Rock of
I mean,
Gibraltar.
I think the Camry, 81, I think, was the first year for the Camry.
Yeah. I mean, I can guarantee you right now you could go find any Camry of any generation, still low mileage, one owner, owned by a little lady who only drove it to church.
And champagne gold Camry dents.
Always the dent. It can't be a Camry without the dent. Anyway, the RAV4 comes in next, followed by the Subaru Forester.
Surprising and yet not.
Yeah, weird.
I like how they're showing new cars old cars, because I'm like...
Oh, yeah, no, you don't want to see, a 98 CRV that's had 17 dogs through it.
Yeah.
No,
I've seen those before. There's a little pile of rocks in the middle.
Yeah, no, they're just it is just one of those, it's going through sheer force of will.
I did see an first generation Odyssey today.
First generation Odyssey, yeah. The Honda Odyssey comes in at number 8 with 12.6%.
Okay.
That is... Then the Taco.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I see. It's going up in percentage. All
right.
I thought it was going down.
Yeah, I was confused as well, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, this makes more sense. I see. Yeah.
Yep.
So many tacos.
The Sequoia.
I'm actually surprised the Sequoia beat out the Tacoma and the 4Runner.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Well,
Well, it is more of a family car, and you do keep family cars slightly longer than utility cars.
And then the Tundra. We just went from one giant Toyota to another.
Again,
Based off the
very
same
surprising. Very surprising.
Yeah, it's better than the Tundra.
I'm not necessarily surprised at that one, because that's one of those, you keep seeing, trucks stay within families forever.
Yeah.
So at some point, somebody decided, I'm done with this domestic crap.
And
I'm getting a Tundra.
And as someone who's driven a first-gen Tundra, it's a damn good car.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all around good. It's not great at anything. It's just all around good at everything.
That's all it's got to be.
Yeah.
Let's see. Then the Honda Pilot, 15.3%. The Sienna.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Mike's mom.
16%. The Prius.
The Toyota Prius.
Did they buy it on Amazon?
I doubt it.
Well, you probably can't return it on Amazon. No wonder they kept it.
Yeah. Do you still have the original packaging?
Okay. Can I take a guess at the first? Oh, I don't know if I can take the first.
No.
Is it going to be an out?
Everybody take a guess at what the first one's going to... What number one is.
It's going to be a Subaru Outback.
Okay, you got Outback. Bruno, what's your guess?
Probably Corolla. Well, Corolla's already... No, Camry went by already.
Oh, Corolla's not a half bad guess.
Yeah.
Corolla's a good guess. I'm going to say the Sentra.
I'm going to say the Accord.
Oh.
And
the Accord? What do we say?
Oh, it's a Highlander.
The Toyota Highlander.
And we were all punked. By a Highlander.
Wow.
You've been hoodwinked.
I'm having problems trying to vision a first-gen Highlander.
It looks like a big RAV4.
Why am I not surprised? Also, Honda Accord's it's actually a great guess. My mom kept hers for 10 years, 11 years on her car.
Well.
04 to 2015, yeah, 11 years.
There you go.
Wish I had that car. That was a manual V6.
Ooh, that would have been sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I wanted a 4Runner because,
Because you hate yourself.
Yeah, and now I'm like, I wish I had the fuel economy and a reliable working Honda.
Anyway, guys, that is it for the news. We're going to talk about racing, but first, head over to SteadyBroke.com. Support our boys at Steady Broke Clothing.
Yes, exactly. They've got all kinds of good stuff going on. As Zack throws trash at me.
That's delightful.
Steady Broke Clothing, steady.broke on all the various social medias. Go check out what they've got, and when you pick something up off of them, in the coupon code area, type in CAMauto15. That gets you 15% off the entire order.
Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams.
Steady Broke, steadybroke.com.
Oh, did you know Tommy's up at Sundance?
Yeah, isn't he supposed to be here?
I invited him here. I said we'd make him fat, and he just kind of laughed.
Well, damn it. Don't just laugh. Come enjoy.
Yeah.
Come imbibe.
Whatever. Anyway.
Okay. It's okay. We still love you, Tommy.
Yep. So, we had a lot of racing happening. We had a lot of racing as I scroll through the agenda for emphasis. But the racing started on Friday in Daytona with the BMW Endurance Challenge.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 4-hour race that featured 9 full-course cautions.
Oh, boy.
The first one occurred 13 minutes into the race.
Oh.
Yes, a Camaro decided to just test the track limits and then,
found them.
Cold tires plus grass equals... Anyway.
I want to state the fact that the soundboard is actually 2.5 feet away from me. I cannot reach the soundboard.
Yes.
It's a little further than 2.5 feet.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Yeah, all the stuff that you're hearing is primarily Dave, occasionally me. So, anyway.
Wow. Although I'm tempted, because when you say the...
Dude, feel free to hit
where's the...
What you want is the second purple one down. Yes.
You see, the Camaro was trying to find the track limits, and then he went.
Yeet.
There we go.
Hey!
Attaboy.
That's that youthful zeal you've got there. You can use yeet properly in a sentence.
Yes.
Oh,
It's kind of embarrassing to watch Dave try to use them.
it's
Yeet. 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 Yeet.
it's worse to watch Brandon try and use them.
It's hilarious to watch
Really
Brandon.
is quite true.
Good Lord.
It's amazing.
Anyway, so Compass Racing McLaren took the win despite the fact that it had to serve a drive-through penalty for I believe it was a pit lane speed violation. Yeah.
Aren't those pretty hard to get with like a race car because you can like set them?
I mean, here's the thing about the pit lane at Daytona. So it's, it is the regular pit lane, but then for the road course variation, it kind of curves around. And all of that curve around is still technically pit lane. So you have to be on the limiter pretty much up until the end of the wall where you were just thrown into, right,
Moving traffic.
yeah, like the exit of turn 1 is just like right there at pit out. So it's real dicey, and it has proved to be very hilarious in years past.
Yeah.
But so I think they just got off the pit lane speed limiter a little early. But anyway, let's see. Tom O'Gorman drove one of the LA Honda World Civic TCRs to the win.
Oh, very good.
Unfortunately, our friend of the program, Ryan Eversley, in the Hart Racing Civic TCR, they were given the wrong fuel. Yes.
What?
They were the
85?
The fuel supplier gave them the prototype fuel instead of the like the TCR fuel, so they were down on power.
No way.
And because of that, when Ryan got in the car, the Hart team is entirely volunteers, pretty much. So like it's just dudes from the Honda factory, But if you remember a few years ago, there was those brilliant geniuses who drove around like a caged Honda Odyssey to just like random like SCCA stuff in Ohio.
Yes.
That's them. They had an NSX GT3 last year, and now they're doing the TCR program. So Ryan gets in the car, and he's just trying to do his best, through guts and balls driving. But unfortunately, he goes beyond the limits of the ABS, smacks somebody, destroys the front left suspension, and that was the end of their day. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's rough.
Not the end of his weekend, because he was on the Magnus Racing live stream during the Daytona, during the Rolex race, which is always delightful.
Very nice.
But it was also gutting for our friends over at Ian Lacey Racing. There was a turn 1 incident.
Uh-oh.
You can't go 3 wide through turn 1. Unfortunately,
no.
Somebody got bumped somebody else, hit Frank in the Mustang, and it was just kind of curtains after that. So,
Well, damn it.
unfortunately, that was it for our friends. But if you follow like Ayrton or Casey or Mason, it still looked like they had a good time.
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
We need to get Ayrton on here, too, by the way.
Oh yeah, don't worry. We're gonna get him on there.
Okay,
you may come back with him.
Okay.
So
We were just talking about it today, so.
well, there we go. So yeah, no. So before the actual race got going, there were a couple drivers who just, because of visa issues, didn't make the race.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How does? Okay, so what are the deets here? How does
So
this happen?
so Mike Conway, like it was just. Remember, our government was shut down, and we when you enter somebody else's country, they have to give you permission. So if there's nobody there,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to get permission.
If there's nobody at the desk and you just keep ringing the bell.
Yeah,
Ding, ding.
exactly.
Yeet.
Oh, dear God. That's a little high.
Yeah, that
Yeet.
improper use.
Whatever.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
that's
But-
better.
Anyway, so Mike Conway was unable
You
to...
feel my pain, right?
I'm getting there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, so the Mustang Sampling Cadillac DPI was down Mike Conway. And then, let's see, in here it also says... let's see, Kamui Kobayashi barely got in.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And then Tom Blomqvist, who is supposed to be in the number 25 Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing.
Wow.
I'm going to go ahead and pronounce it Rahal Letterman Lanigan because I find it delightful. He's supposed to be in one of their M8 GTEs, but couldn't make it.
Huh.
So he was replaced by Augusto Farfus. So, yeah.
Okay.
Visa issues. They're fun.
All right.
And affect all of us.
Yeah.
So, guys, it was a 24-hour race. Most of it surprisingly interesting.
Yes.
With a few downfalls. But I'm going to go through it as quickly as I possibly can.
Let's just breeze on through. We got a few minutes left.
Okay, so before we get into that, Mazda qualified on pole. They broke P.J. Jones's 26-year-old lap record.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So there we go. In the first hour, Acura and Mazda were just duking it out, but Acura ended up leading.
Okay.
So with Juan Pablo Montoya at the helm of one of the Penske Acuras, then it was the number 911 Porsche 911 in that sweet, sweet Brumos livery.
Yes.
Which was delightful. Nick Tandy was in the lead in GTLM, and then one of the NSX GT3s, fielded by Michael Shank Racing with Trent Hidman at the helm, was in lead in GTD. Hour number 2, the NGT Motorsports 911 explodes. Or at least the engine does. Yes, right after turn 1. So that brought out the first full course caution.
Okay.
Mazda and Acura, again, continue to duke it out. Juan Pablo continues to lead. Joey Hand, one of the Ford GTs, is in the lead in GTLM. And one of the Lamborghinis was in the lead in GTD.
Wow, okay.
Yep. Hour 3, another full course yellow. Action Express goes behind the wall because their taillights aren't working.
Oh.
Alex Zanardi.
It's a little weird one.
You have to have taillights.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Alex Zanardi. Alex Zanardi. He ain't got no legs, Alex Zanardi.
Yeah. Lieutenant Dan.
He gets in the car for the first time.
Jesus.
I mean,
where's the stop it one?
Yeah,
It's time to stop.
Attaboy.
Oh,
anyway,
man.
Alex Zanardi gets in the car, and because he has
his special wheel.
Yeah, he has a special wheel, but it's not just the car is actually a bit different. So it's not just like your regular hand controls.
He's braking
he's got a brake lever that also has the downshift thing. But as he's getting in the car and he's trying to put the steering wheel on, they drop the car off the air jacks. This bends as it turns out, it bent some pins in his steering wheel, so it wasn't engaging right.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so he finally gets the car fired up and goes out there, and then if you're watching on NBC Sports, they had a in-car of him 2 laps. It was amazing to watch him work.
Yeah.
Anyway, he hands the car over. Car has the same issue, except, a little further in the lap. Brings out a full course caution. So,
interesting.
Yeah, the car has to go behind the wall because apparently it not only damaged the pins in Alex's steering wheel, but also on the steering column. So,
great.
The electronics weren't properly engaging.
Do you know if they changed wheels and then normal they could drive regular?
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
So
I would presume there's nothing you change in the footwell.
No.
Yeah.
But
I could not get used to this.
Braking
with my hand.
It's just it looked super weird. But to him, it looked like the most natural thing in the world.
I've seen the onboard before. It's crazy.
Oh, it's so nuts. But then...
Really cool to watch him work.
Yep.
The practice he must have is insane.
Oh, yeah. And then the Corvettes managed to hit each other in the pits.
How did they happen?
So, one was pulling in ahead of the other, but not quite in enough. So, they,
They touched butts.
Quarter to nose.
Okay.
That's how it worked. And
they touched tips.
Oh, and everybody brought this up. So in the qualifying, the pit qualifying, Roger Penske, the Acuras did all right, but Penske put the pits away from each other to prevent a situation like that from happening.
Got it.
Yes. Mr. Penske is kind of, a genius when it comes to that. And by the way, it's always Mr. Penske. None of us, I don't think, with the exception of maybe Bruno, we're never going to be on the level to call him Roger.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I have that privilege.
I think you might be able to get away with it once.
We'll see.
You get a weird little look from him.
Yeah.
Mr. Penske. Yeah.
It's Mr. Penske, son.
Mr. Penske. Roger. Mr. Penske. Sorry.
What happened again?
Sorry. Anyway, let's see. The number 77 Mazda is in the lead overall. Pastor Maldonado in the LMP2 category.
Love to see that.
Oh, yes. He was in the lead at hour 3 in P2. The lone Ferrari in GTLM, and then the number 29 Audi in GTD. Let's see, hour 4, Fernando Alonso and Helio Castroneves battle for the lead. A Cadillac breaks down at the bus stop chicane, so that's our third full course yellow. Fernando Alonso in the lead, the 911 in GTLM, and the number 29 Audi, which I think was the Montplast car.
Yeah.
It was a strong car all week.
Very nice.
So, let's see. the hour 5, the number 57 NSX, the one with the all-female driver lineup.
Oh, yeah.
The one who a lot of people, were talking trash on the internet. All of those women will outdrive you.
Yeah, absolutely.
In hilarious fashion.
Yes.
Catherine Legg she's the businessman.
Yeah.
Anyway, they make contact with the 55 Mazda. Both cars spin out. No action was taken. There we go. The Wayne Taylor Cadillac, the one with Fernando Alonso, but without him at the wheel.
Mouse.
They were in the lead, the Ferrari and GTLM. And my pick for GTD, the Riley Motorsports Mercedes, was leading in GTD. Hour 6, another full course yellow.
Oh, boy. The fourth one.
Yes, a P2 car spins, but not the one with Pastor in it.
Okay.
Yes. I think despite his best efforts, not only did he not crash, I think he won his class.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
He did.
Yes. Pastor did not crash, and he got himself a watch for his troubles.
Good.
So let's see. Yes. Let's see. Another full course yellow. The number 52 P2 car spins and stops in 1. And then the 85 GDC Miller Motorsports car makes contact with it. The Wheeling Cadillac is leading at this point. Then the number 4 Corvette and the Riley Merc is still in GTD. Hour 7 is when things start to get real weird.
Oh, yeah, the Mazdas start blowing up.
Yes, the number 55, quote-unquote, explodes at the bus stop. It was belching fire. I was driving to my girlfriend's house, and I heard, because the IMSA radio is Radio Law folk, Johnny Parma is freaking out. I fire up the NBC Sports app as I'm sitting in the drive-thru of this place called Flame Burger. It's all right. I wouldn't go there again, though.
Cam Automatic. Get your reviews all around.
That's what we're here for. Listen.
Man,
News-ish? Anyway.
It's newsy.
Yeah, so there is the 55 Mazda in between the tires. Just fire coming out of the engine cover.
I saw a clip on Facebook of this.
Yeah, it is insane.
So it's a fuel leak, I'm assuming.
Yes, it goes behind the wall. The 77 started on fire at the bus stop. The 55, over the radio, there was an explosion. So it goes behind the wall.
Well, okay.
This effectively ends Mazda's weekend after their very strong outing.
Right.
Yep. And then in the overall top 3, you have 3 former F1 drivers.
So you got Kobayashi,
Rubens Barrichello, and Juan Pablo Montoya.
Mr. Jet Dryer himself.
Hey, man. JP. I mean, Juan Pablo's not too bad.
Not at all.
No, everybody wants to talk trash because he hit the jet dryer that one time. But no, let's just completely ignore his career before that.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Anyway, Wayne Taylor's still in the lead, 911 GTM, and the WRT Audi is taking the lead in GTD. Hour 8, boring. Hour 9, a stalled Lamborghini caused a full course yellow. At this point, the number 7 Acura is in the lead, the lone Ferrari and GTLM, and the AIM Vassar Sullivan RCF GT3 is in the lead. I believe that one was the All-American lineup that included Townsend Bell, who, when he was not driving, he was commentating for NBC Sports.
Okay.
Yep. It was hilarious to see.
That's some multitasking.
It was him and then a bunch of people in suits.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, then.
Let's see. Hour 10, the number 6 Acura may or may not have punted the number 19 R8 at the kink, but both cars continued. Everything was fine. Let's see. Full course yellow number 7 comes out in hour 11 because the number 50 Cadillac, the Juncos Cadillac, the one that stopped earlier in the race, it lost a wheel. That's a problem.
I mean, that does happen.
More nail in the coffin.
I'm pretty familiar with that.
That is not an ideal outing, you know. Anyway, the next hour, full course yellow number 8. The number 3 Corvette runs out of fuel exiting the bus stop.
Oh, boy.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Hour 13. The 86 Michael Shank Racing NSX gets penalized for passing under yellow, and the number 3 Corvette has problems firing up while it's in the pits. Not ideal.
It's weird hearing professional race cars having normal race car problems.
Like normal car problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, this fine-tuned piece of engineering won't start? What the fuck?
Just looking at the dudes above the wall what? You went to school for this. What do I do?
You're an engineer. Fix it.
Yeah. Hour 14, it begins drizzling.
Oh, boy.
What
Yes.
was to come?
Oh, yes.
Full course yellow number 9.
55 Mazda went back out at the International Horseshoe. Went back out, and then it spins at the International Horseshoe, damages the suspension, retires.
Of course.
Yep.
Hour 15 gets you the downpour.
Oh, yes.
And this is when things start getting crazy.
Yes, the number 18 Dragon Speed LMP2 car has an incident at turn 6. It spreads debris all over the track, brings out a full course yellow. Let's see. Hour 16. It's still raining. And it keeps raining.
Yeah, I mean, a Corvette gets stuck in a tire barrier.
Yep. Alex Zanardi gets back in the car. They fixed the pins in the steering wheel and on the column, so that was fine. Yeah, the crews during the yellow, they're trying to clear just massive puddles of standing water. It's not good. And then in hour 17, red flag. The race had been under caution for 46 consecutive minutes.
Jesus.
Yep. So.
That's rough.
Yep. So at this point, it is Fernando Alonso and the Wayne Taylor Racing Cadillac in the lead overall. The Risi Competizione Ferrari in GTLM, and the number 86 Mike Shank Racing NSX in GTD. Hour 18, it's still red.
Really?
Yes. They were, IMSA was telling everybody prepare for a possible start 2 hours later at 9 a.m. local time.
Wow.
Yep. Hour 19, they go back to green and immediately go back under caution.
And then red flag stoppage?
Yep. Well, no. So for the race up to this point had been stopped for an hour and 45 minutes.
I read that differently. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Yeah, so there we go. So in the incident, the Turn 1 incident, it was the defending GTD champion, 48 Paul Miller Racing Lamborghini, the one that Madison Snow is no longer driving because IMSA arbitrarily bumped him up to a gold, because reasons, I guess. The number 9 FAF Porsche and the 46 EBI Motors Lamborghini were involved in the incident. Paul Miller continues on, but, again, caution. I think right before the restart, I think this is when the number 912, 911 just spun out on the tri-oval. Just,
okay.
like, last caution lap, like, green next time, bye.
You just...
Yeet.
Damn right. Anyway, so, hour 20, it is still raining. It is still under caution. The number 6 Acura goes back to the garage. I can't remember why. But your leaders at this point are the Action Express Racing Cadillac, the number 66 Ford GT, and the Mike Shank Racing NSX, the number 86. The old adage holds true in hour 21, cautions breed cautions. So there have been 2+ hours worth of cautions up to this point.
Wow.
Yeah. The 66 Ford GT and the 911 GTLM are involved in a Turn 1 incident. It was a bad one. All the rear aero on the GT had been knocked off.
Ooh.
Yep. The number 54 Nissan DPI was also involved in a little thing. The 63 GTD Ferrari, the WeatherTech one. Put a pin in that. We'll get back to him in a minute. The GTD Lamborghini. The number 11 GTD Lamborghini. I can't remember who that is. The Magnus Lamborghini spins in front of the race-leading Wayne Taylor Cadillac.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so there was a very fun point where, they were going to kiss.
Yeah.
Now kiss.
I can't make that joke, but Mike can.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Anyway.
Sure. Okay at that.
Let's see. Also put a pin in this one. Number 540 Porsche, the GTD car, the GTD class Porsche, spins out, brings another caution because it got stuck on the track.
Of course.
The 57 NSX, the all-female team, spins. They go to the garage. Not how anybody wanted that one to go. Also, in the same hour, the 540 stops again. I think it...
It's time to stop!
Thank you. That was beautiful.
I was waiting for you.
You stopped, and it scared me.
It's all right. Yeah, I mean, they stopped at the exit of 6, right where you go from the infield onto the banking.
Oh.
So, not a good place to be.
No, not particularly.
Nope. Hour 22. In this hour, it goes from yellow to green to yellow to red. Jordan Taylor and Felipe Nasr have just an insane battle, banging against each other, coming out of 6, going onto the banking, just proper old school stuff, Fernando Alonso takes over from Jordan Taylor, gets back in the lead, and then this is when everything just kind of goes wrong for the race.
Oh, no.
The number 47 GTD Lamborghini goes off track, hits sponsor sign that then flies onto the track.
Oh, boy.
Bringing out a yellow flag. One of the Dragon Speed LMP2s, they were the 18 and the 81, one of which Pastor was driving. He was not in this one, mind you.
No. Faith in the guy. Have faith.
Yeah. I mean, we all love to make the jokes. His F1 career wasn't exactly ideal. But he's not a bad driver. No. So anyway, 81 car loses a wheel on its outlap, extending that yellow flag. Anyway, they get that cleaned up. The race is green for 2 minutes. Tony Vilander, great driver. He is in the number 63 WeatherTech Ferrari. He is heading into the bus stop. Remember the number 540 Porsche that we told you about? And the number 63 Ferrari? Well, I'm not sure if you've driven fast in the rain. But, people are like, there's a lot of water coming up. And suddenly things can just be there, like a Porsche.
Yeah.
Oh. Vilander just...
Goodbye.
Just assholes the shit out of that poor Porsche. The end car is not great.
It was just like they were driving. The Tony Vilander was coming down the straight, and all of a sudden,
hello,
there's the Porsche.
Yes. Oh, this is going great. But yeah, so that
you broke Dave.
Perfect.
Sorry.
No. This happens about once a week. So good job, Bruno. Good job.
Thank you.
Anyway, so the number 63 WeatherTech Ferrari and the 540 Black Swan Porsche are both done.
Man.
Yep. So the number 81 Dragon Speed car, also in this hour, somehow acquires heavy front end. Has heavy front end contact with somebody. More yellows. 6 minutes later, the red flag comes out for weather.
Hey, Jerry, you mind if we get back to the task at hand?
Oh, Mr. Meeseeks. I don't think... So, at this time, it is the Wayne Taylor Cadillac with Fernando Alonso behind the wheel. By the way, as soon as he got in the car and it started raining, like the weather started coming in more and more, he was on the radio saying, we need to stop this. As apparently were a lot of other drivers.
Yeah.
But, it's an interesting look when you're, P1 overall, and you're like, yeah, I think it's time to stop.
Yeah.
We've gone far enough to declare this a race?
Exactly,
Cool.
yeah.
Anyway, so the number 18 Dragon Speed LMP2, or is leading LMP2, so I don't know if you remember last year's IMSA season, when the M8 made its debut. Every race, it got a bump in BOP. It either lost weight, got a bigger restrictor, or got a bump and boost. That's because the car was so very far off the pace.
Yeah.
It is now in the lead in GTLM.
Oh, really?
The number 25 car, not Alex Nardi's car, but, the one that has an 18-year-old at the helm.
Yeah.
So,
Colton, right?
Yeah, Colton Herta. Yep. And then the GRT Grasser Lamborghini is in the lead in GTD.
Okay.
Yep. And so I need to tell you how this is going, like how I'm drinking this in. Me and my girlfriend are at Rich's Bagels having breakfast, and I'm sitting there looking at my phone, relaying to her what's going on in this race she could care less about. It's red. Are they going to start what's going on?
Yeah.
They never got going again. They called the race with 20 minutes left or something like that, 15. So, I mean, Wayne Taylor gets himself and that crew of his another Rolex. Wayne has been around the block for, a few times.
Yeah.
This ain't his first rodeo. Let's see, the Whelen Cadillac finished in second, and the number 7 Acura came in third. Fourth place was the Core Autosport Nissan DPI. That's pretty awesome in their first year out. Then, Pastor got himself a watch. 18 Dragon Speed Orica took LMP2.
Very cool.
The Rahal Letterman Lanigan BMW M8 took... I still can't believe that.
I mean, Augusto Farfus is...
Oh,
wow.
There wasn't a bad driver in that lineup.
No.
It's just they're being let down by that chassis.
Yeah.
It still needs a little bit of time in the oven. But man, the number 67 Ford GT came in second, and the lone Risi Ferrari in third. And then GTD was really a war of attrition. If you were there at the end, you had a chance to win, and odds are you were probably leading the race.
At some point.
The GRT Grasser Lamborghini survived. The Land Motorsports R8 came in second, and the All-American AIM Vassar Sullivan RCF GT3. Yes. So there you go.
Wow.
That is a 24-hour race in a matter of minutes. Wow. There you go.
Wow.
Why should I say it when there's a button that says it for me?
Wow.
Yep. Anyway.
Oh, so useful.
Yes. Well, listen, I watched a 24-hour race, so you didn't have to.
I kind of want to watch it.
Well, I'm going to watch a 12-hour race next weekend, so you don't have to. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, jumping into a completely different venue of motorsport, Formula One.
Oh, not Formula E shit.
No Formula E. No, we're good. So remember how ESPN's coverage this year started off rocky and then got infinitely better because they just didn't have commercials and they're basically just, giving us the Sky feed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to continue this
Yay.
year. So,
God bless America.
Yep, exactly. And then, sticking with F1, Eddie Irvine. We all remember him.
Hey.
Vaguely. Anyway.
Oh boy, he looks familiar.
He's throwing some Mount St. Helens grade shade over here.
He's just throwing trash at Sebastian Vettel.
Wow.
Why? Why?
I don't know. He says he's massively overrated and a one-trick pony. He's also throwing.
Time to stop!
Yes, Eddie, it is.
He's also throwing shade at Lewis Hamilton. It's just like, dude.
I think it was Alonso that destroyed him completely.
Yeah.
He had a single response that completely.
Yeah, no.
When you can win a race or something, then you can talk to me or something. Yeah,
just.
There you go.
Fernando Alonso, champion on the track, champion in our hearts.
Yep.
For stuff like that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Eddie Irvine. 4 Grand Prix victories to his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many world championships are there between Seb and Lewis?
8 and 9 now.
Yeah, there we go.
You go.
All right,
math, guys.
there we go. Yeah, no, it's just I don't know. He's just
synthetic.
Vettel was a little off in these past years, as I think he is, but you don't have.
No,
you're not in a position to say that.
No, you've won 4 races.
Yeah,
you can't say these things.
No.
Oh God.
This ain't it, Chief. This ain't it.
Oh, you played yourself, Eddie. Anyway.
Okay, we need to add that to the soundboard too. You played yourself.
No.
Okay, we'll do.
Oh,
okay.
And real quick, Evil Trent sent this to me as I was cooking. Let's see. NASA announces new endurance racing class rules for 2019. So,
oh boy.
I think we're going to do a proper write-up on this.
Good news.
Yes. So, yeah. No, I gotta. Sorry, Trent. I didn't do a good enough read of this beforehand.
Thumb through this bad boy because I don't have any of this content.
Yeah. No, I'm
filler. This is filler.
This is filler. Let's see. So basically, here's how it's going to be. This is equating to the super touring classes, the ST stuff. So ESR, the top category, where a few years ago we saw that crazy Honda powered Norma running around. The thing is insane. That's basically your super unlimited cars are going to be there. Let's see. ES is going to be your ST1 and ST2 cars. E0 is going to be your ST3 cars. E1, ST4, E2, ST5, E3, ST6. Yeah, we don't have ST6 currently.
Yeah.
No. I think we're down to 5 or 4. Anyway, but then let's see. There's also NASA has also created a subset of E3 called E3S. The S stands for Spec and will include Spec Miata, Spec E30, and 944 Spec. So there you go. Look for that to make a lot more sense come August.
Wow.
Anyway, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 161 in the books.
It's time to stop!
Yes, it is, Frank. Yes, it is.
Thank you, Frank.
We will be back on Thursday with a whole lot more from Bruno. We're just going to ask him all the weird questions that you've asked us to ask him.
I got some weird questions for you.
You will have weird questions for everybody.
Wow.
Yes, I do.
Wow,
Yes.
I can't wait to hear this.
Yeet.
Anyway.
Thanks, Dave.
You're welcome.
Yep, so that is on Thursday. You can find this episode, that episode, and all the other episodes that we've ever done on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. We're there. Just, search Cam Auto Mag or CAMcast. We are at Cam Auto Mag on all of the social medias. Let's see, patreon.com/CamAutoMag, CamAutoswag.com. Follow Adorable Bruno.
Oh, thanks.
Can
I close this out with one thing that's been stuck in my head for a little bit?
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna hear me like half sing here. So
okay.
I want to dance with somebody.
Yeet, yeet.
I want to feel,
Ah, perfect.
There you go. Just a little music for.
I love it. I love it.
Thanks, Dave.
All right.
Good news.
Until next time, I've been Mike. That's been Dave.
I've been Zack.
And we've had Bruno.
This is the meme man.
Yes, there we go.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
This is great.
Smoke weed every day.
Don't do that.